Hey, Mavs families, I have another little recruiting tip for some of you. This one is kind of focused on your checklist when it comes to what you need to be getting ready before you send that initial contact email. So, a lot of us should be, if we haven't already, start making our list to contact schools. Now is a great time to do it when you're in high school. Give them a little update on what's happening in high school, knowing that maybe they might not be able to make some matches, maybe they will. And then preparing to get them in the gym to see you more in club season. So, some of the first things you need to do is you need to make sure that you have some of your online profiles started. There's a ton that are free. So I would start there, make some of those free ones. One of my favorite things to do is just a little self check is Google your name with volleyball at the end of it and see what pops up. This will kind of give you an idea of if a coach were to do that, which this is what I do every time I get an email from a kid, is I can see, does she have highlight video? Does she have some profiles I can view? Give me a little bit more information on her. With us moving to sports recruits, that's if not, I mean, you can do that one and get that all set up for you. Strongly suggest starting there. It's a great platform. Looks good when you have coaches go there. You can put highlight video, you can put a personal statement. So lots of stuff that you can put in there that will be really useful for when coaches are looking at your profile. Part of that is those little highlight films. And we've gotten a lot of questions on what these should look like. Feel free to send them to me. I have no problem giving them a look and just telling you what you're missing or what I see from it. So with your highlight video, just make sure that it's very clear what your number, your name, your school, how they can identify you in the film. Keep it really short and sweet in this initial email. So if it's 5 minutes or less, really like 3 minutes is good, because this is your intro email. Like, hey, this is who I am. So you want to catch their attention with that video, and then offer to give more if they would like to see more of your film. Other thing to do is find your list of schools that you want to send your contact to. Have a wide net, look at all divisions. There's great schools in all of those different divisions. And you can use Sports Recruits again to do this. There's a really easy way. If you know what you want to study or you know that you want to be close to home, you can filter all of those schools on there by that. And so kind of give you a little bit of a guideline of who you should be contacting. And then obviously the very last thing before you send it is make sure you proofread. Have somebody check your grammar. Make sure that you have all the information in there. Remember, they don't know you, so you've got to make sure you say your name, your position, what year you graduate multiple times. So in the title, when you first introduce yourself at the beginning, and then again at the end. Just if you have any questions or you need somebody to proofread, send them to me. I always say my grammar's not great, but I can tell you what's missing from it. And one other very important piece, make sure that you have their name and the school correct before you send it. That's always a little embarrassing if you send it to the wrong school than what's on your email. So double, triple check before you push that send button. Again, if you're using Sports Recruits, which I hope everybody is, it makes it really easy to do that because you just click on the school and it puts all of their coaches that have email addresses in the two, and you can double check to make sure that you're spelling stuff right and that it's going to the right people. So that's a ton of information on what you should be doing to prepare for your initial email send. I am making a handbook. It should be up in the next week or so that kind of has a little bit more in-depth. I know some people like videos. Some people like something that they can read. So I'm hoping that that document will help step you through some of those processes of what to think about, questions to ask, and those type of things. So make sure at the end of your email that you're asking for a phone call or possibly a campus visit. Be pushing to get some sort of response, especially if you're super interested in the school and you know a lot about them. So best of luck. Feel free to send stuff my way, highlight videos, emails. I want to check those out and make sure that what you're putting out there is a good impression for both you and for Mavs. So